I was working on cases involving private military contractors working in Iraq and Afghanistan. These private military contractors had been accused of abusing prisoners in prisons such as Abu Ghraib, and we were representing Iraqi and Afghani citizens at a class action against, amongst others, Blackwater, Khaki, Titan, major private military contractors. We were also litigating against the United States government for its alleged complicity in the practice of extraordinary rendition, in which citizens of other countries were sent to proxies and tortured, allegedly. I gained a lot of professional experience while I was at the Centre for Constitutional Rights. Specifically, I learnt how to deal with the nuts and bolts of the civil litigation process. They are essentially a law firm, although a not-for-profit one, so we were conducting cases from the beginning to the end, putting together petitions for appeals to the Supreme Court of the United States. And my job as an intern was to essentially draft and submit those proposals to experienced lawyers so that they could criticise it and return it to me for further amendment. The single memory that stands out most strongly for me is when I was working on the case of Arrah and Ashcroft, the night before the petition for certiorari to the Supreme Court of the US, with my international human rights docket that I was a part of. We were sitting around at about 11:30 at night eating gourmet pizza from down the road at Greenwich Village, and we were discussing the checklist of the case and checking whether we had everything in place. But I remember it because there was such a spirit of camaraderie that exists at the firm, and at that moment you truly feel like you're a part of the litigation process with those other lawyers. I would say that my experience at the Centre for Constitutional Rights has affected my career aspirations. It's made me more in sync with my underlying moral commitments to social justice law and human rights law. I'm more interested in the academic side of things myself, but certainly I know that any future career I have must be involved to some degree with the kind of cases that the Centre for Constitutional Rights were litigating.